What's up, everyone? Your friendly neighborhood mystic here. I wanted to talk a little bit about the connections that I've seen in my own experience between um, levels of love and levels of self-identity. They seem to be connected to me, so see what you think. Um, in my experience, as I have dove deeper into figuring out who I am and really peeling back the layers of my identity. The deeper I've gone in that process, it seems to be correlated to a deepening of layers of love and my capacity to love. And so it's kind of a model that I'm going to present to you, and models are only so good as up to a certain point. But we'll see if this one is helpful at all for you to think about. So if we think about this, about how our self-identification could be correlated to how deeply or fully we can love other people and other things, this is how I think about it. So imagine that you're identified as I'll just use my personal identity as an example. Let's say that I identify as being a Caucasian, male, American, raised Christian, straight, whatever, these kind of things. If this is what I identify as, then, and I don't see myself as anything deeper than that. That's like the core of what I am, is all these labels of identity. Then it's going to be probably pretty easy for me to love and understand other Caucasian, American, straight Christians, and there'll be kind of a kinship there. It'd be very easy to love those kind of people. But it's likely that it will be more difficult for me to love or understand in the same way people who are not that, who don't identify as that. And so if we peel back that layer just a little bit and come to identify as being a human, even just a human, then if that is the source of our identity, just being human, then it'll be much easier to understand and love other humans, regardless of their age or race or beliefs or, any of that more surface level stuff, because we've gone a level deeper in our own identity. And that allows us to go a layer deeper in love. Our love expands to include all humans, not just the ones that we're similar to. And then let's say that you peel back that layer even more and you identify as being life itself. Now all of a sudden this new dimension opens up of love, where not only can we love humans deeply and understand them, but now other life, animals, plants, these kinds of things, since we identify as life, when we see other life, we have a kinship there. We recognize that we're of the same kind, and thus, as our self-love deepens, so does our capacity to love others increase. Now let's just go a step further just for fun. Let's say we go even deeper than life to being, to existence. If that's the core of our identity, of just simply existing, then again, our capacity to understand ourselves has deepened, and our capacity to love the universe as a whole has deepened, because now not only are we loving the people that are like us, not only are we loving other humans in general, not only are we loving other life, animals and plants, we're now engaging on a level where everything that we know exists. It is existence. It is reality itself, you could say. And so if we're able to see that identity at our core, go that deep, all of a sudden love just expands to include the infinite universe. What's not to love when we have this kinship with everything in existence? When everything in existence is just another form of what we are as existence. So just something to ponder. And I'm not saying that you need to identify as any particular thing. I'm just pointing out something that I've noticed. It seems like the wider or deeper your level of identity, of what you believe yourself to be or experience yourself to be, as that deepens, as that expands, this capacity to understand other things, other people, and elements of your life seems to deepen with it. And if you care about love, if you value love in your life, then I would argue that you need to value coming to an understanding of who you are at the deepest levels, because as you go deep within yourself, you will recognize more and more kinship with more and more things. And this kinship can blossom into a love that is continuously being freed of conditions that must be met for our love to be deserved. You don't have to be a Caucasian, American, Christian for me to love you. You just have to be a human. Not only do you have to, not only do you not have to be a human, you just need to be alive for me to love you, to feel connected to you. Not only do you need to be alive, but you simply just need to exist. And in the same way that I exist, you exist. And I love you for that. I see you for that. And we can come to love everything in the universe that way. It's not a quick process. It's a very slow process, this deepening of identity. But anyway, I don't want to go too far into this other than what I have, but that's kind of my message today. I'm sure you understand the point that I'm making. So to whatever level you feel comfortable going down into yourself, into your identity, and questioning who you are. So whatever level you feel comfortable doing that right now, I encourage you to do that. And maybe notice if, as a result of doing that, your capacity to love, understand, connect to other things that are on that same level of identity, see if that expands. See if that capacity grows for you. And reflect on what that could mean moving forward. So that's my message for today. Thank you for listening, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful day.